What's up, wonderful world of YouTube? My name's Chris, and this is Motivated Living. I hope everybody out there staying safe, being vigilant, keeping your guard up, keeping yourselves clean in the midst of this crisis. We can still smell good. We can still have a positive attitude. Today, as I drive, I'm going to talk about, it's called Percy Nobleman Signature. This is a decant. Was sent to me by my good friend Anthony Rodriguez. Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate it. I am enjoying this. Typically, I don't do these in the car when I'm driving or in the truck, whatever. I'm just talking, like positivity and stuff like that. But it's crunch time, so I'm going to do it.
Welcome to Motivated Living.
Change is on the horizon.
I am going to drive and talk about this fragrance, though. Just a little bit. I sprayed some on the wrist before I left. And I as you see, I've worn it more than once. Now, we are on this Corona lockdown starting tonight at midnight here in Indiana. I still have to work. My company is deemed a, what's that word? Necessary employer, or however it's said, because we do agricultural stuff and things for the government. So, yeah, I just flipped a bird. So I get to work. I don't want to say I have to work. It's kind of a catch-22 because I know there's been a lot of sick folks at my job. Like last night, I wore gloves and a respirator. I'll glove up before I get out and go into the pharmacy. My wife needs her meds. And I also noticed that people are not observing or being made to observe the 6-foot rule. I was telling people last night, back the up. Yeah, like, for real, you need to back up. Well, what do you mean, man? 6 feet, back up. So, yeah. So if y'all are in them situations where you have to go out, you have to work, be safe. Now, Percy Nobleman, I couldn't find out too much information because I couldn't find any reviews. I couldn't find anything on Fragrantica. All I was able to find was the company information. I couldn't even find the release date. I may have overlooked it. I apologize. I know I'm the boring reviewer, so I bring it the best I can. But it isn't eau de toilette. And when I went through their site, it was saying it only ships to the UK. But there's other sites that ship it to the US, obviously, or a couple of my friends wouldn't have gotten it. Now, it is said to have top notes of melon, apple, and bergamot. I smell the apple. It has like a citrusy opening to me. But I smell the apple. It mildly reminds me of something else. But I can't really recall. I don't know if it almost gives that Habden vibe, that Parfums de Marly, just a toned down, lighter, fresher version. I could be wrong. Anthony, if you're watching, give me your feedback, or anybody else. The mid notes are grapefruit, patchouli, black pepper. I'm at a light so I can look at my sheet. And your base notes are tobacco, amber, musk, and vanilla, which I do detect the vanilla, like a creamy vanilla, in the dry down. I don't know what the longevity is for some. I have the issue where most fragrances, for some reason, with my skin, do not boom for a very long time. And this one isn't loud. It's not offensive. It's classy. It's something I believe is versatile, that you can wear anywhere. Something tells me it'll perform a little better when it gets warmer. So the longevity wasn't very good for me. I got about 4 hours. And that was without doing the lotion trick. Which I am grateful for that trick being brought to my attention. I don't know if the post office is even open. And I have to get my last waffle win out for a lucky winner, because I do them waffles in the groups. This is it. I'm done with these to help do my part to prevent the spread or any of that stuff at this time. And plus, I don't know if the post office is considered essential travel. So my hat's crooked. I ain't gangbanging. My hat was just crooked. So that is it. Percy Nobleman Signature. It's worth getting your nose on. Taking a sniff. I believe it's full bottle worthy. It smells really good. It is. It's pleasant. It's uplifting. It's fresh. But not a typical freshie, if that makes sense. It has that little bit of to it too. To where it starts off fresh and citrusy. But it also has that rugged manliness in there too. I get the apple vibe out the beginning. Which I like. It is. It's really pleasant. It didn't run my wife out the room. It didn't offend anybody when I wore it to work. I tend to work close quarters by myself and away from everybody, unless I'm put like where I have to train somebody and be all up on them, which that would be the day I go home with what's going on. I'm not going to let certain things jeopardize my health. So if they tell me I have to be next to somebody, I hate to say I'm going to have to leave, because that's going against what our president said as far as social distancing. So hopefully I can work in my own area still and be able to honor protecting myself, even though I'm able to still go to work, which is still a blessing. I'm not complaining. I'd love to spend time at home, but spending time at home, especially when I'm cutting off my side hustles and other sources of income during this time, having an employment to go punch a time clock is a beautiful thing. So not complaining about it at all. I do worry about the safety of my family, but I'm going to do my part. I'm stripping in the breezeway before I even get into the home. Going on after work, instead of just a regular shower, I'm using the surgical soap, because it can come in on your clothes. So even like now when I'm running errands, I'm going to get in the house, I'm going to strip. This shit's going right in the right in the washer. Put it on high heat. I'm going to walk in the bathroom, wash myself. I've already got a towel waiting in the house. So just all the precautions you can take, because you can't be too careful. Even if people are making it more than what it is, I have a wife with a compromised immune system, and I don't want to play with that. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all be safe, all right? Keep your heads up. If you're in the house, try to find things to occupy your time so you're not going nuts. Still exercise and all that other good stuff. Netflix and chill. Reconnect with your family. Look at it as a mini vacation. Till next time and after, stay blessed. Peace.
Motivated living.
Change is on the horizon.